Welcome back, Apes. So, what we're talking about here is a reminder of what we need to do now, because it's very apparent now. First things first, before I do go any further, I must state this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you an idea of what I am doing based on the research that I have seen. Make up your own ideas, come to your own conclusions, and do not listen to me. I'm saying that for my safety and yours as well. But if you do enjoy this sort of content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But now that we've done the boring disclaimers, let us get into it. So what I was trying to say is, where we've been in the past 12 months or so, we know that we've had a lot of obstacles to overcome, and we've basically overcame them all. Now here I'm talking specifically related to AMC, but the company has gone from being on the verge of bankruptcy to being a company that's actually doing really, really well. And going into 2022, it's looking to do even better, potentially even becoming profitable again. So things are looking good, and again, right now we're seeing great things on the table for AMC. And I provide that wider context because it's important to kind of get that before I go into my next point. So what I'm trying to say is we have a company that's now doing well and a lot of shorts on it. Those shorts are in a desperate place. They have to get out at some point, and they don't want to cover at these high prices and close their positions. So what do? They're going to have to do this tactic where they try and divide us all. And this is what we're seeing recently. However, we're seeing some great things which are going against that and reminding us as to why we're here. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at is this. It's from Ryan Cohen on Twitter, but it was reposted by Inception-98, who said, "Rip the GME elitists." And Ryan Cohen has put, and for those of you who might not know, he is the CEO of GameStop, so he has put this: anybody going to the movies tonight to watch this, which is of course a movie about GameStop when the whole squeeze sort of thing initially began back there. So what this is trying to show is it's trying to show that he is giving his little message on it, showing that there is no difference between these two companies, right? And I think that we should remember that, because people in GME, not all of them of course, but a few of them, do like to look down on AMC. People in AMC and other stocks like GME as well can also look down on other stocks, like for example BBIG. Now however you feel about that one, that's up to you, but whether you're here for AMC or something else, we're all here for the same intention, right? To squeeze those shorts and to get a fairer market out of it. So at that point, we need to remember the initial mission, and this on Twitter sums it up very, very nicely. So it's coming from this user, Nathan Mickhord, who posted this: "I was never a gamer, but there is one common understanding that there is an enemy that one must destroy." So that is how the troops are easily rallied. Why? That is why people make up these narratives to rally the squad. And again, that is what we need to remember. There is one common enemy with both of these stocks, and it is the same enemy. It's, of course, the hedge funds that we already know are basically short on these and against us. So things just get worse. We give the enemy power when we fight amongst ourselves. So remember that when you are thinking between AMC, GME, or some other stocks, which are also potential short squeeze candidates. Now this one's coming from some guy named Kyle F. He reposted this from Unusual Whales on Twitter. It says Citadel paid less than $32 million for about 59 market violations over 15 years. Now, initially that sounds like a big amount, right? 32 million. I wouldn't mind having that amount in my account right now. However, when we actually zoom into how much they made, this isn't a big deal at all. And it goes back to what I said the other day as far as the fines are concerned. The fines are not an incentive to not commit criminal activities for some of these hedge funds. Because if they can pay a small fine, or a series of small fines like they did here, and make millions, if not billions more in profit, they're of course going to take the easy option and see the fine as an additional tax. And I think that's what goes on a lot of the time. So the fact that we can now shed light on this is a great power to have. So on to our next piece right now. This one's coming from this user over here who posted, when the squeeze goes and we go back to all-time highs at 72, what are you going to do? There'll be temptation to sell, and some will, but I will not. I'll ride it down to the current price again if we need to, and even lower, because it's life-changing money that we are after. I hold for the smaller holders. This individual has about 1,693 as of this week and currently increasing the position weekly. The opportunity will never happen again in my lifetime. Shake it off and keep your eye on the prize. Again, do you and I'll do me. have a great weekend. So it's again saying this is not financial advice, it's just his personal individual's opinion. However, like myself, that's me, I will be holding past 72. I've been there before. It was a nice amount to have, but obviously it was not going to be ultimately life-changing. It was going to be a nice little bonus, but not too big. So, we're here for that big life-changing money, and again, that is why we continue to buy and hold. If this one does go into squeeze, it will be an opportunity unlike one that we have ever seen in our lifetimes. I think subsequently we possibly could be utilising the opportunity to do our best before it does actually unfold. Now this one's coming from this user, Moas AMC Apes Strong 21. So Amazon fell from 110 to 11 before going to 3,000. Bitcoin dropped from 20,000 before actually going to 4K and then going up to 60. And Tesla went from 300 to 180 before going to 2K. The trick in all of these was to hold. Now, who knows what the future is going to hold for AMC? I personally think that the MOAS is likely and possible. However, you know, what the power in that instance would be to hold, because that is the greatest thing that we have. If we are immune to the drops and we do not care, you know, we're in a great powerful position, and then we will not be scared in the eventuality of the MOAS starting because we will know what is going to come. I think now we really are in a very, very, very unique position. Of course, the whole AMC GME thing was unique from the beginning, but I think we're gaining immense strength as time goes on because of the hardened nature that we now have. We're becoming stronger, we're becoming more powerful. We know what we're doing. And this is going to be a real asset to us in the eventuality of a squeeze, and that is why I'm so excited for AMC. So tell me your thoughts down below. I want to hear what you think about AMC. I think right now we're in a great place, but do drop me a comment with your personal beliefs, and I'll see you again in just a bit. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.